Hey guys, it's Thursday evening. Today was a day of running around, taking care of personal business, paying bills and horseshit like that. Anyway, you can see the car is covered behind me. I covered it last night because they said there was a slight chance of rain overnight. And sure enough, when I got up this morning, it was pouring. And I'm glad I covered it up. It'd be full of surface rust. But anyway, I'm going to leave it covered up. It's clear right now, but the rain is coming back. And we're supposed to get like 2 days solid, right through till Sunday. Now, the weatherman could be wrong. The weatherman is always wrong, so we'll see what happens. But it's going to stay covered. Is that Waldo Pepper? There's stuff I can do in the shop. I've got the other fender that I can put the welded my eyebrow piece, the front around the headlight. I can strip the hood. I got to prep the rear door skin for the other side, and I've got to add a strip at the bottom because it was rotted. So there's plenty of work to do in the shop. No worries there. Plus I do have to get some make some progress on the Fargo as well. So yeah, I'm not gonna have any downtime whatsoever. And by the way, this is my 500th video, and I can't believe it. 500 videos. Well, I have to believe it. I saw it on the screen a couple of minutes ago. Anyway, yeah, so 500 videos. I've covered a lot of stuff. I've done a couple Model A's on this. I've done body and two-tone paint job on a square body. Dabbled with a couple of 50 Ford trucks and 50 Merc pickup truck. Some bike stuff. The 51 Chevy truck, of course, which is probably half the videos. I mean, that's the bulk of the time that I've been on YouTube was on that truck. So yeah, done a bunch of stuff, and there's a bunch of stuff coming, so stick around, it'll be good. Also, in the past week and a half or so, had a few visitors, friends of the channel, friends of mine as well, and they brought me stuff, parts and some tools and sanding discs and stuff like that. So I'll show you what that's all about. There's a couple of cool things, and yeah, and we'll get to work on maybe the door skin, I guess. So stick around, we'll have some fun. All right, so I've already showed you the bumper and the instrument, the gauge panel I got. Same guy brought me this. Got a Tri-5 glove box door. The hinge, there's some rubber. These I believe are around the windshield pillar. I'm pretty sure anyway. A pair of those. There's rubber window regulators. A bunch of little stuff. And that's cool. So that's 55 stuff, but a lot of it, in fact, almost all of it should fit the 56. Then another guy came by, and look at that. Rear glass. Not a mark on it. It's dirty, but there's nothing wrong with it. So I have a spare if I screw up the one that's in the car and break it. So yeah, nice to have a spare. And the guy gave me this also. Brought me a bunch of stuff like, those little twist on sanding discs. I use those a ton. So there's 3 different grits in there. The box is full. Flapper discs and these 3M stripping wheels that I use all the time. They're expensive, those things, like 20 bucks a pop. But this here is really cool. I've been talking about it for a while. I want to build myself an engine stand, and this thing is perfect. It's out of a bulldozer. Well, you can see, whatever. It says cat right on it. Even got the ignition switch, Start. You got buttons, you got switches, say if you want to hook up electric cooling fan, all the gauges. Be awesome for an engine run stand. Everything's right there. So that's a really cool piece. I like that. And what else? Oh yeah, then another guy showed up, and he brought me some stuff. It's mid-60s. This is all the body bolts. They've all been cleaned, Went through a wire brush wheel. I mean, they're mint, so different sizes, all good. A lot of that will fit my 55. There's hose clamps and fuel filters and a bunch of other stuff in there. So, you know, to Gord, Jill, and Dan, thank you very much. So, time to get to work. I'm going to put this glass somewhere before I break it. Hey guys, so last night I came in, I juiced up the bolts and the handle and the piece of stainless, and I went in, had supper, came out, and did nothing. Didn't feel like it. So it's the next day, it's Friday morning, it's pouring. It's absolutely just a monsoon out there. Anyway, I'm going to take these pieces off, and I'm going to make up my patch and get that on the bottom, and clean this all up, prep it to weld back onto the rear quarter. Won't be able to do it till, I don't know, it's supposed to rain tomorrow too, we'll see. But I'm going to get all the pieces done. After this, I'll probably bring the hood in and strip that down. And after that, I'll get on the other fender. So that's where I'm at, and I'm going to go ahead and start messing around with this thing. Hey, I told you how much I dislike Phillips screws, man. Stripped right out. I juiced the crap out of this thing. This one here came out like no problem. Came out like butter. This one ain't moving. I even tried a vice grip on it. I'm going to try and put a slot in it and maybe use just a slotted screwdriver. And if that doesn't work, I'm just going to grind the head off it and I'll grab the nub because I want to keep the handle. It's not in bad shape. I have my doubts, but I'll try it. Oh, you lucky dog. Usually, the head of the screw will just split apart, but it held together. So yeah, it's not bad. A little bit of pitting, but I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use. I'll use the best of the bunch that I have. Anyway, that's that. All right, so I've cleaned up all the areas where I'm going to be welding the skin into the car. Also, so I can patch my handle holes and all that stuff. I also cut out my patch because I've got to add 3 1/4 inches to the bottom. I've got my little clamps out. So we'll go ahead and set up the camera. I'll get this in place and we'll weld her in. And then get rid of this. It stopped raining for like 10 minutes. So I went and dug up my hood and brought it in. So that'll be next. We'll strip that down. So yeah, I'll go ahead, set up the camera. We'll get this patched up. All right, you've seen me use these clamps before. They work really well. So anyways, take the slot here, put it in between the two, and underneath you put this little piece of square bar in the hole, tighten it up, and it holds the 2 pieces together. Calling for another 3 inches of rain today. That's a lot. especially added to what's already fallen. And the beauty of these clamps is it gives you just the right gap in between for weld, so you get a nice solid weld. Just keeps everything flush. Yeah, 4 should be enough. Beauty. All my gear together here. Helps to plug it in. Had it too hot. Okay, nice. So I'll finish welding that in and then put it aside. Okay, so she's all welded in and cleaned up. It kind of peaked up, you know, right along the weld. So I've got a dolly, hammer and dolly here, not an inflatable dolly. It's got just a nice gradual curve to it. I'll use that, and we'll just beat that peak down a little bit. It's a lot easier to do it now than on the car. Better. Much better. Yep. Oh. Not bad at all. So I'm going to call that panel done, ready to go on the car. So put this aside and we'll get the hood up on the sawhorses. All right. Oh. Okay, so this hood's in really good shape. I don't feel any dents anywhere. Oh, especially soon. One right here. But that's it. One little dent. Just about this big. So 8 inches, 10 inches maybe. Other than that, the rest of the hood is mint. A little bit of surface rust, but we'll clean it up. You know, and I'm going to raise this camera up a little bit. Bear with me. There we go. So, in the previous video, I was talking about naming the car. And got several ideas from a bunch of people. So it came down, or it's come down now to pretty much 2. So there was the 4-to-2 thing. So it's also a 4-door with an attitude. So the guy suggested several things. I can't remember his name. I'll have to check on that. But the one spelling he didn't put in is the one I think I might consider. So it'll be 4 2 DE. Fortitude. The only problem with this one is I'll probably have to explain it all the time. But I don't know, Fortitude. Why not? And the other one is Resurrection. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave it to a vote, I guess. I think Fortitude is kind of creative, but like I say, people go, "What the hell is that supposed to mean?" So I'd be explaining it all the time, but whatever. It's not like I'm going to put it on capital letters all over the side of the car or anything, but I don't know. We'll think. We'll see. See what you guys think. Put it down in the comments down below. All right, so this hood should clean up as well as the fenders. But I'm going to try a small area. I'm going to pick the worst, grungiest area there is on the thing that I see, which is right about here. And we'll see how that cleans up. If it cleans up really well, then the rest of it will too. Want to keep this thing moving around. Don't stay in one area too long, like one spot. It creates a fair amount of heat. You don't want to end up warping your hood. The metal on this thing is mint. You know, this is just one of those little 3M stripping wheels. I use it on a drill. I used to use it, or when I first got them, I was using it on this guy, pretty high revving machine. But the high revs, all it did was chew the wheel up. And at 20 bucks a pop, I'll use the drill. This is Princess Auto. They're warranted forever. This is my 4th one, I think. When it goes, I usually get 2-3 cars out of it, stripping, and then it burns up. I just bring it in and go get another one. So I've been doing that for quite a while. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. Nobody wants to watch that. It's not glorious work, but necessary work. And I'm going to have to get in underneath too. It's a little crustier than the top, but you know, I just want to get rid of the flake and all that stuff and get some maybe some trim clad or epoxy primer on it. The idea here being that if I have all the pieces together, when I go to epoxy the car, I'll do all these parts as well at the same time, and then they're protected, you know. And really, I'm just trying to keep working at it, make progress while it's raining outside and I can't be at the car. So anyway, I'm going to carry on, and that'll be just about it for this video, I think. That's all I'm going to have time for. So we'll see you in the next one, I guess. Actually, I'll be back in a bit. Sign off. All right, so there you go. Even though the weather is preventing me from working outside on the car, work is still progressing on the inside in the garage, and that's a good thing. So now that I'm on this thing, I'll get that stripped, and then I'll probably do some mud work on the Fargo. If it rains all day tomorrow, I'll probably be all day on the Fargo, actually, because I'll be running out of work on these parts. But it is what it is. I'm still open for other suggestions for a name. We'll see. I'll give it one more video, and we'll see what happens. But it's going to get a name for the next video, so keep an eye out for that. So if you like the content, please subscribe. You know, hit the like button, like the video. Don't be shy, leave comments, share it with your buddies, and tell your chums, and you know, help the channel grow a little bit. I do try and respond to all the comments. If I do miss you, I'll get you the next one. It's just there's a lot of comments now. It's like 4 times as many as I was getting, so it's you can lose track pretty easy. Yeah, and that's about it, I guess. If you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.